What's up guys? Welcome to my newest video again. Today I'm going to be reacting to this video called Interview with My Mom, Growing Up on Aajonus Vonderplanitz Raw Diet by the channel FaceIQ. You know what guys? Judging from the title, it would seem like FaceIQ is going to be interviewing his mom and he grew up eating a raw diet. But I guess that's not really the case. I just don't think he grew up eating a raw diet. I don't know a lot about him, but I just think so. So I guess he's going to be reacting to another person's video. And in that video, the person is going to be interviewing his mom, and that person grew up eating a raw diet. I think I'm going to be right. By the way, I think some people always say Aajonus Vonderplanitz wrong. Some people say Aajonus or something. And sometimes that can make me a little annoyed because it sounds pretty bad. If you can relate to what I'm saying, tell me in the comments, alright? The video is 12 minutes long. Hopefully it's going to be pretty fun. I'm pretty curious about what I'm going to see. Honestly, I feel like FaceIQ is a little not very positive, so I hope I don't feel too much negativity from the video. In the beginning it says, did I eat raw meat? This is a little random. Who is I?
Did I eat raw meat?
Yeah, we ate raw meat.
Yeah. From what age to what age would you say? Like guess.
Well, I stopped breastfeeding you at almost age 2 and started you right on raw.
Looks like he's actually talking to his mom. What the hell? I'm a little confused. So he actually grew up eating raw meat? Really? What the hell? I need to watch the video again.
Did I eat raw meat?
Yeah, we ate raw meat.
Okay, so I guess he was eating raw meat as a child?
Yeah. From what age to what age would you say? Like guess.
Well, I stopped breastfeeding you at almost age 2 and started you right on raw milk.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? So it seems like his mom is pretty intelligent. I can't think of a better word. What I'm trying to say is it seems like his mom was already very smart when he was little, already knew how to feed a child properly.
Yeah.
At that time.
Nice.
And I never stopped your raw milk.
Nice.
What the fuck?
Do you think that's part of why I'm tall?
What? I don't know how tall he is. Did he grow up eating an optimal diet? What the hell?
Because you remember how much taller I was in elementary school than other people? It wasn't even it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
Like
I think you reached your fulfilled height.
Yeah.
And if
What the fuck? His mom sounds so locked in.
you hadn't had nutrition,
What?
you would have been shorter.
then maybe everyone else
No moms talk like that. No moms know so much about nutrition. What's going on?
didn't hit their programmed height. Because it was like
Yeah.
when I was in elementary school,
Everybody was short.
I was looking a foot down. I could
I
see
know.
the top of everyone's head.
I know.
But because I'm trying to figure out, because I'm trying to be accurate with people on my channel,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I did grow up eating
What?
this stuff.
He grew up eating this stuff? What the hell? How does that work? No one grew up eating that stuff. Everyone grew up eating junk food, right? What? But maybe FaceIQ is actually really tall, but aside from that, I don't think he looks that healthy. Let me keep watching.
Like, you gave me high meat as a kid, right?
Yeah.
What? What the fuck? Why am I watching? What? I still don't really understand if I'm seeing something that's true. Is this like a joke?
And you don't know how long though.
I don't.
But I was
You
drinking.
were having a lot of health problems like constipation and
Yeah.
you know, just with all that GI stuff, which is all related to the EDS.
So I went from breast
What's EDS?
milk, which is obviously raw milk. Then I went straight onto raw milk. And how long do you think I ate the raw milk? I drank the
I feel like FaceIQ is getting pretty specific about his story right here. He wants to present pretty accurate information, it seems like. And I like that.
raw milk for consistently. Like we were having farm pickups when I was like 10 still.
Oh, yeah. Well, when Grandma got sick and I couldn't do it here anymore. Let's see, you were 8 when we moved here.
So I for sure had the raw milk the first 8 years.
Oh yeah.
So did his advice help you with your issue? Whatever issue you were having? I don't know.
I don't. I was just trying to do the healthy thing.
Oh,
know,
so you
like
didn't
whatever.
you didn't actually have a
I
health
don't
issue.
think I had a problem at that time. Yeah.
Interesting. So how do you
I feel like the subtitles are not really matching what they're saying. So it really challenges my listening skill. Or your boy can just turn on the CC.
find out about him?
Through Dan. I joined the
Who's
Western
Dan?
Friends Foundation, which is still out
What's
there.
in price one? What the fuck? I feel like they're serious right here. Did I expect this? What the fuck? Who the hell grew up eating this kind of diet? No parents are like that. No parents know about this.
They still have meetings.
So Dan knows about him.
Oh yeah. Dan
He doesn't really follow him.
He did some stuff, but
I wonder how they met.
just through Weston Price. I went to the national meetings. I went to California with Joan.
Wow.
We went to the 2000, maybe 7 or 8. No, maybe it was 2008. Joan and I flew to San Francisco and went to the 3-day.
So what made you even interested in that, though? You know,
Because when the raw milks changed your diarrhea and constipation, and you started sleeping, and you were happy, and you were smiling,
yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
And I was definitely a smart kid. Like,
So seems like raw milk really helped with FaceIQ's health problems, and that prompted his mom to join the meeting. But I'm not sure what's the meeting. I didn't really understand.
I would say like I was ahead in math, and
Yeah.
so yeah, so the raw milk fixed those issues for me as a kid. Yeah, yeah, no, it's really good. I'm just I'm
fuck?
confused. Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember this. I don't know if this is true. Did someone tell you at a hospital about raw milk or something?
No, I was at the YMCA Stroller Moms group. And I was looking for fellowship with other ladies that had babies. And I was talking, and I was like, yeah, you know, my baby's colicky.
Colicky. What is that? What the hell? Let me look at this word. English is too hard. I don't think that's my fault. That word is so random. Experiencing or denoting severe pain in the abdomen. Fuck. Due to wind or intestinal obstruction. I don't even know what's denoting. Alright, so I guess it's just belly pain.
Cries a lot, his stomach hurts, he arches his back and screams, and we're both having all these problems. He doesn't sleep through the night. And then Anne, who had Nathan, she came around. She goes, all you need to do is try raw milk. And I said, what? And then Anne, who had Nathan, she came around. She goes, all you need to do is try raw milk. And I said, what? And I said,
So it seems like FaceIQ was having a lot of health issues, and his mom was trying to figure out what she could do, and then someone told her about raw milk. What the hell?
zoomed up next to her, and I was like, tell me about it, tell me about it, tell me about it.
Wow.
And so for like 20 minutes, we did laps, and she just told me, and this, and enzymes, and probiotics, and and this is what happens in pasteurization, and this is what they do.
Wow.
And she just...
And what year was this? Like 2007?
Yeah.
And how'd she know all that?
You were like, I don't know, but she said, come down to my house, and I'll give you a gallon of raw milk. And I'm like,
Wow.
are you kidding? I'm
That's-
going down. So I called your dad, and I said,
Wow.
how do you feel about me going down and getting a gallon of raw milk and trying? Dad was like, if you think it will help, do it.
Wow.
And I said, okay, I'm going to Central Park. And I picked it up, and I remember bringing it home, and I was like almost shaking. I was so afraid to try it.
Wow.
So then Dad and I agreed that I would do it first. I would drink a glass and see what happened.
Good parenting. It's really understandable. You wouldn't want your children to be in risky situations.
Yeah.
And like nothing bad happened.
Yeah, everyone was still scared of raw food.
Oh yeah. And so then after I did it, like a couple days or something, then I gave some to you. And after
I wonder how afraid people were of raw food back then compared to right now. I'd say people right now, they are definitely very, 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 very afraid of raw food. I wonder if people from many years ago, if they were more afraid of raw food compared to modern people, or they were just equally afraid as we do now.
that first glass, you fell asleep. You slept
Wow.
all night.
What the fuck? Is this like a kind of advertisement for raw milk or something? What
You
the?
slept all night.
That's a great story.
It was
That's a great
story.
story.
You were underweight. You weren't achieving your weight. So then you start gaining weight. You started sleeping, and
That's how you knew the raw milk
I was like, that's it. I don't need any more.
So that lady was talking about
Nice,
probiotics and
nice. Yeah, that's the best proof you can have, right? You just see the results in front of your own beautiful eyes.
raw milk. I wonder. That sounds like right up Aajonus's.
Oh, well, I mean, it's just a fact.
Yeah, but you think she knew him?
I don't know.
Because that's a combination of three. Because enzymes is a huge thing,
She was a Weston A. Price Foundation member.
and they knew they were raw
And so
milk.
when I went to that meeting, I learned a lot more
So
because they had a whole talk on enzymes.
Mm.
They had a whole talk on the probiotics. They had the fabulous ferment guy there who was making the crowd, the kimchi, and all that.
It seems like this kind of movement, this kind of space has been working starting from a very long time ago. But right now, everyone is still very oblivious, right? So many people still absolutely have no idea about all of this. So it's interesting that it's hard to penetrate certain thoughts into mainstream, I feel like.
You could learn how to do all that at the meeting.
right, because Weston A. Price, he just observed there were the fermented foods and
Well,
everything.
that's-
So that was after or before you knew about Aajonus. This woman.
Oh, that was before.
So that's
you were
what-
you were
What
like
the
20
fuck?
months old.
It's a little hard to understand all the story.
Okay, so that's what introduced you to that. So then you found Dan.
So then I said to Anne, "Where do you get this milk?" And she said, "Through Dan." Oh no, I actually didn't know Dan yet. She
No.
said, "You get it from a farmer in."
You are making the story more complicated now. I'm just a random English learner. Please don't do this to me.
Kentucky, Gary. And I said, okay. She said, you have to buy a cow share. You can't just buy raw milk. You have to own part of the herd. And then, if you buy part of the herd, a herd share, then whatever milk the herd produces, then the people who own the herd split the milk up. It's all verbiage. It's all
What the fuck's
contractual
verbiage?
stuff.
Right.
So anyway, the milk was coming across state lines from Kentucky to Ohio, which is illegal. Okay. So what happened was there was an FBI raid.
I think she's talking about how she was sourcing her raw milk.
The USDA, FBI, local sheriff, I think there was somebody else, staked out. And Kristen was the driver. So Kristen went across the state lines, took the milk, and brought it back to Ohio. And got busted by these four, got pulled
Oh
over,
my God.
sirens.
What the fuck?
That's so pathetic.
all
It's
this
literally a
stuff.
healthy food.
And they took all this milk and they dumped it in the side of the road. Shh.
Wow.
And I think they gave her a warning. Anyway, I told your dad I don't really want to be part of that group with this back and forth state lines. I don't want to have to worry about police and getting pulled over and all this kind of stuff. So they heckled her.
It's scary. You will encounter danger for wanting to get access to some healthy food.
They just destroyed all the product. She went home, told the group what happened, and the next week they went and got their milk.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I just don't want to be a part of that. So then that's when I found out about Dan. I'm like, well, he's in Ohio.
No issue there.
I don't have to cross state lines. It wouldn't be illegal, bringing the milk over.
So stupid.
So stupid.
That's so funny.
Does that mean they live in Ohio and maybe they used to go to another state to get milk, but later his mom found a guy who has raw milk in the same state? I don't even know how correct my understanding is, but I don't want to watch it again, so correct me if I'm wrong, okay?
Then I liked Dan better anyway because he had all the other products. So I was getting our milk and meat and nuts and yogurt and
Well,
butter and
you're
all
getting
that
nuts.
covered free. So that was a nice little perk. And
So
that's
then,
what I really
and then you
liked.
met Aajonus through him.
Yeah, he had, and then I continued to go to Western Price meetings.
When did you meet Aajonus? Like how?
Oh, I feel like he said that not very correctly. Aajonus. Did he say Aajonus?
He had, and then I continued to go to Western Price meetings.
When did you meet Aajonus? Like how? Like he came to Cincinnati?
He was coming to Cincinnati, and Dan put out an email. Hey,
Interesting. So his mom met Aajonus before. I read a little bit of Aajonus' book before, and I know he was talking about Cincinnati. So it's interesting that the place also showed up here.
hey, does anybody want to come up? And we're gonna have a raw meat dinner. And anybody who wants a consult, pay for your consult. So I went up to Dayton and went to that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you talked to him.
He held my hands and read my hands.
What the fuck?
Dang.
He
That's
did
so
the
cool.
palm reading.
Bro, I don't know if you realize how big of a fan I am of him.
Oh,
Like I don't know if you
interesting.
understand. Like I think
Have
that's
you read his book?
of course.
We Want to Live? Okay, do I have it?
What the fuck? How can you talk with your mom about this? Like, our world doesn't work like this, right? How are you able to have this kind of mom? What the fuck? Your mom is talking with you about Aajonus? And she met him before? I'm still pretty confused now.
Yeah, it's somewhere I just read online.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I listened to all his lectures
Wow.
Okay.
like throughout my research. Like I mean, I agree with him.
Throughout my research.
95%.
Yeah, but you're not vegetable and fruit.
Yeah, the
and
only
all
thing I
that.
disagree with is really the vegetable juice.
Oh, really?
That's the only thing I disagree with, like the celery
Yeah.
juice.
Mhm.
And
I want to talk about something about celery juice. One time, a content creator said that she didn't really change her diet. She only started to introduce celery juice into her diet. And a lot of aspects of her health improved. So to me, that was pretty telling. I know many people have similar experiences. They are pretty big on drinking celery juice. So I think there's something to that. So if you want me to choose a side, one side is celery juice is good and the other is it's not good. I think I'm going to choose celery juice is good. Although I personally haven't tried it.
other than that, I mean,
What do you think about him blending the sauces and putting that on the raw meat?
I think from a sustainability point of view, I think a lot of
It
people
keeps it interesting.
would need it for
right?
the diet. So I think
Interesting.
it's like the sauces are still pretty good. It's like butter and tomatoes and like it's like the sauces aren't really unhealthy. I mean I just ate 2 pounds of raw meat and it tasted great to me.
Yeah,
I don't need anything else when it's
Yeah.
good quality.
yeah.
Like Dan's beef.
I wonder if other people can talk about raw meat like this with their mom.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Store beef, nah,
Yeah.
meh,
Yeah.
not really good meat. But
Yeah.
if it's good meat, I don't need a sauce. And when it's not ground meat, it's way better. The stew meat, way better. But yeah, no, I just am very interested. So he read your hands,
Mm-hmm.
What
he
And
read
he
your
did
iris,
my
iridology.
Yeah, he read my irises.
Iridology.
And he told me I was a smoker. I had a history of smoking.
Wow.
Wow.
You were.
Yeah.
Nice.
He
Wow.
told me what I had to do was consume green tobacco leaves. So like I did everything else that he wanted me to do except for that.
What was it? Did you have any reasoning for that?
Something like you need tobacco to get tobacco out or something like that.
But not smoke it.
no.
Just.
Chew it. And,
Interesting.
I don't know. I can't remember if I was supposed to chew it and spit it out.
But you did everything else he said.
Yeah.
What else? Do you know anything else he said to you?
He just gave me a list of recipes. You know, mostly it was the juices because I was already doing a lot of other stuff.
I don't know how much you guys like Aajonus. I don't feel too strongly about him, but I think he's definitely pretty brave. I kind of feel sorry for him because I feel like he definitely swallowed a lot of. I can't think of the word. What I mean is that he knew he was right, or he knew he was a lot more right than most healthcare professionals, but people didn't think so. So you would feel a little, what the hell is going on? Something like that, if you guys know what I mean. I think he would have to go through that kind of feeling a lot. Disappointment or like frustration.
You know, I was already doing a lot of meats and stuff. So
The fuck?
So did were you already eating meat raw then, or
Did you
start-
Not much,
did you
but I
start
think I
eating
started
meat raw?
more.
and from Dan?
Yeah, Dan.
So it tasted good.
Oh yeah.
The fuck? I'm so confused. Let's check the comments. Blessed with such an educated mom. Yeah, whose mom is like that? No moms are like that, right? What the fuck? So how tall is he? I don't even want to bother checking. I wonder what he was eating growing up. It's so confusing. Because if your parent actually know about the importance of diet, they won't want you to eat what schools give you. And I wonder how his mom was navigating this. Yeah, I'm still pretty in shock now. What the fuck? This video is so much different from my prediction. What the fuck? But yeah, I don't think he looks that healthy. All due respect. It looks pretty normal to me. Apparently diet is not everything. I mean, I already thought so. Just wanted to emphasize that again. I wonder what his mom taught him when he was growing up when it comes to diet. Because that can really affect your worldview. Because to me, I just thought that FaceIQ was someone who discovered a meat-based diet recently and started sharing it. But looks like he already knew about a meat-based diet when he was a baby or something. I don't know. Maybe he didn't know about it. It's just that his mom was feeding him some animal foods. Alright, I think that's pretty much it, guys. I'm going to end the video here. I hope this video will turn out to be fun. I feel like some parts I was being a little boring. But yeah, it's not easy to make a completely fun reaction video, I feel like. Some parts, you can give some pretty good insights. You can have pretty good reactions. But throughout the whole video, that's what I need to work on now. Hope you guys enjoy what you saw. Hope you guys have a good day. Thank you guys for watching. Sending good luck. Peace out, peace out.